Hello everyone and welcome to my live Ask Me Anything show. So I don't know if anyone's around at this time. Just get the lighting right. Maybe that's better. But while we're waiting, it's basically Ask Me Anything show is asking me just about anything that you want to ask, whether that's on your own situation or the world situation or royal family or anything that you feel is applicable to the Ask Me Anything show. Okay, so before we start here, while we're waiting for people to actually get here, I just want to explain to anybody new, my channel is an intuitive channel. I am an intuitive empath, and I actually pick up on energies, mainly from the universe. And higher consciousness and that kind of energy kind of fields, if you like, crossing kind of boundaries, planes, and physics and all that kind of thing. So I'm trying to explain what I do, but I'm an intuitive. I feel energies. Okay. So what I want to start off with this reading is thank you for coming, and just to let you know, I do have a Patreon account. If you want to come and join us on Patreon, please do. Okay. I will leave that link in the description box afterwards if you want to come and join us there. I am looking at higher consciousness and contacting different dimensions and picking up on energies. That this is something that I love to do, and exploring all that is something that we do not understand, exploring these physics that we do not understand, so I'm very kind of interested in that. So first of all, and I also use tools too. I use tarot decks. I'm not such a tarot reader as such. I do generally pick up on energies. Okay. But I do use tools, and I have got my tools here that I use to get these messages. Okay. So let's have a look here at the daily reading. And for the daily reading, I'm going to use my Botticelli deck. Okay. Now, this was designed with depictions of the Renaissance. So it's a very historical deck. I do like to use historical tools that have been around for centuries. So let's have a look here for the daily read while we're waiting for people to actually come. Okay. Let's have a look at the daily read, and you can ask me anything if you wish. Let's see if we can get an answer from the universe for you. This is why I do these live shows, so it's interactive and you can actually join in. One of the reasons I've kept doing this too is because I've had a lot of demand from my followers saying that they actually miss these live show interactions. So that's one of the reasons that I've actually kept this going. Okay. Otherwise, it's pretty much over on Patreon. So let's have a look here for the daily reads. Energies from the universe. coming through here from different kind of dimensions, different planes, different beings. What energies have we got here? Messages for the daily reading here to help us on our journeys. So the first card I get here, I have to read this carefully because I look at the depictions, is the Eight of... Okay, I think this is the Eight of Staves, but it's got like, no, it's not. It's the Justice card, sorry. Sorry, it's difficult because it's got a lot of detail on these cards to kind of read. So this is the Justice card, and the Justice card is in reverse. So this is saying with the Justice card that something is not fair. Okay, there's justice here. There's injustice. There's injustice. What I'm getting here from the universe is this injustice. I mean, we'll go back to the 1960s and 70s, and there was lots of movements to gain equality, and to gain equality with race, female equality, prejudices, and lots of kind of campaigns to gain equality, and movements and marches, and it's something that we kind of, I feel this coming back. I feel this coming back because there are, it seems like we've forgotten of the hard work that we put in to actually get the equality in the first place, and why these kind of policies are in place. So it's like workplaces, people don't have that memory of the hard work that people put in to get equality. So there is these injustices here that are going around. This is what's coming through from the universe. It's like forgetting history and what it used to be like when we did not have equalities, you know, and fighting for those equalities. So that's the first card that I get here. Hi, NMC, and how are you? I will look at your question. I will look at your question shortly. Okay. So I get here the next card. These are all pretty much in reverse, and I get here the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands, but it's in reverse. Okay, the Four of Wands in reverse is actually rest. Okay, rest to gain stability. Now, sometimes we cannot prevent these challenges that raise their ugly heads, these challenges that come up, instead of being so anxious and worried about these injustices and challenges that come along in our lives. What this is saying is, I think we've had too much of this, and too much of this forgetting of the history of fighting for our beliefs, and actually just taking a step back, taking time out and being mindful about this, and kind of staying quite chilled about it. Okay, quite chilled. So what this is saying from the universe, that these challenges are there to actually rile us all up, create chaos, create anger and hatred, because we've already fought for these rights. So why are they cropping up again? But for some of us, we do have to find, and we do have to fight for these rights. Okay, this is certainly what's coming through right now with this. with our cultures, with our world. That it seems like we're having to kind of hash these the you know these justices, these injustices, and we're going to see quite a lot of these injustices crop up, like injustices against women, injustices against color, injustices, all these things are going to start to hit the headlines again. And it's like, I actually thought we got past this in the 70s. Why are we doing this again? So there is this kind of there is this movement at the moment, and it's going to create radical people that are going to start to have these huge movements of these rights that have been forgotten about. So I get here the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is a woman's sensitivity is her gift. A woman's sensitivity is her gift. That's what I get with that. So, and I think we should not forget this. A woman's sensitivity of nurturing, bearing children, being the homemaker, and that kind of thing. It's a gift, and this should not be forgotten. The Ace of Cups is the lack of respect, for women, but I don't think it's just for women. I think it's the lack of respect for humanity, the forgetting of what's important, and this is like an awakening. It's like an awakening of, we should see the way that we are as a primitive kind of human beings as a gift, not something to be attacked. Okay. And yeah, I feel that society and the world is forgetting about these gifts that have been given to us in humanity. Now, I don't want to go down this road of this huge humanitarian kind of lecture here, but it's definitely coming through here. Yeah, the world card. So it is the world, okay? It's the whole world that's kind of losing the plot right now. And I think it's time to set up these movements to remind each other of what we fought for, what we to actually gain our rights, because they're being overridden. They are being overridden. A lot of this is in the workplace, the working environment. People are losing their rights. And the Four of Chalices here. And this is actually going to become quite disgraceful and disgusting with the Four of Chalices. We're going to see so many injustices that this has been overridden. Okay. There needs to be some kind of leader that's going to take this and enforce this, because it's unfair. It's unfair. And I do get the King of Wands. Now, I'm not sure who the King of Wands is. It could be a world leader. This person will be the one to step up and say, let's not forget about the justices that we fought for over the years. Let's not forget that. It seems like this has been overridden. Now, this is a strange reading. Lots of chaos. Lots of chaos and fighting. It seems to be a lack of a boundary there too. And this is all around these work ethics. This is all around the work ethics and looking for a deal within the working kind of environment. So that is like a great big general daily read there for the injustices of that have been forgotten, that we fought for years ago, that are actually going to be reinforced. Okay. And this is going to be more kind of movements, more people doing demonstrations and things like that to kind of bolster up those rights, kind of thing. So that's coming into play. But what can you expect after a pandemic? You know, after a pandemic, what can you expect? It's something that's it feels as if we've just gone through some kind of Cold War, and we're picking up the pieces of lost kind of industries, lost jobs, lost kind of things. So, but this is like going right back to the basics and fighting for our rights. Now, that's what I pick up from the universe. Okay. Now, there's not an awful lot of people tonight, so I'm just going to be answering some of your questions here. Hello, everyone. Hi, Yvonne. I hope you're well. Yes, I am. Thank you. Do you think my gold investment idea I've had recently will be successful? Thank you. Okay, I'm trying to link into this. I wish I could say it's going to be absolutely amazingly successful. And, you know, we all hope for this. But in the cold and the reality of this, in the reality, I'm not sure if you've bought some shares here. Let's have a look. What I pick up here at NMCN is something that's going to be very static for a while. I'm not sure if you've bought shares in this, but I see this quite static for some time. Okay. And you're going to think, well, you know, I kind of wasted my time there with that, but I feel it's going to take some time to actually come to fruition. I have to say, I'd like to say that it's going to be really, really successful, but this is something that I see here, and what's coming through here is that you've done this as like an investment for your family, to pass it on maybe to your children or your family. But I do feel that is what you're going to do. I see this like something that you're just going to pass it. Oh, I've got this and I'm going to pass it to you, because I think this is something that's going to take a long time to actually see fruition of any investment here. I don't know what they told you about this, but that's what I get here. And I'm not going to say any more here, because I feel with the hangman, you're going to be waiting a long time for this to actually, and I cannot predict for a long time in the future of if this investment's going to work out. But I have to say, anybody that takes out investments, just be careful who you take these investments out with. Okay. There is a little bit of a warning here. Just be careful who you trust in investing with. it may sound absolutely fabulous on paper, but when it comes to the realistic side of it, it's like, okay, I've made this investment. I feel you're going to be sitting on this for a lot of years. That's what I'm getting here. Okay. So if it's just an idea right now and you've not really taken the plunge, oh, you bought some shares. That's what I picked up. Yeah. So I see you sitting on this for a long, long time. Okay. And I do not feel any kind of wealth around this. I feel it's an investment that you've made. Yeah, exactly. So I just have to say, I feel that you will be sitting on that for a while. I don't see any kind of immediate kind of wealth or change of lifestyle or anything like that. But that's what I'm getting. Sorry about that, and MCN. Okay. Linda, Felice, hi Yvonne. Hope you're having a great day. Glad to see you on. Love your readings. Hope all is well with you. Yes, it's okay. Yeah. I just need to be myself. I think it's important to me to be authentic, and this is the reason that I wanted to, why I'm over on Patreon, because I just like to just be who I am. So hi everyone. Hi Sharon. So let's have a look. Linda, hi Yvonne. Hope you're having a great day. Glad to see you. Yeah, thank you. Yes, Shelby, my son, Zed father, thoughts towards me, please. Your son is 17. Okay. Okay, so you're asking, is your son Zed's father, his thoughts on you? So it's an ex. I can't say it's Zephania. Okay. I keep picking up here. Are you hoping to rekindle with this ex? As he returned, as your ex returned, to, yeah, I see. What I pick up intuitively here is that this Z, are you not wanting to get back together? Well, why am I picking that up though? Because I actually get that there's a lot of growing up done here. It seems to have grown up, matured, and so why am I picking that up? Is he no? Okay, I don't understand why you're asking about his thoughts towards you here. What I get here with the father of your son and his thoughts towards you is that he thinks in his private moments that he was very young when you had a child together. It is what it is. He feels that he wish he had have possibly been. I feel he feels a little bit ashamed of the way that he's been with you, and he wished that he would have, because a lot of guys, when they get somebody pregnant or vice versa, a woman gets pregnant, they tend to think, oh, I wish I had been a bit more careful and not had a child so young. And so there's shame in the way that this person just walked away. That's what I'm getting here. He feels there's some shame. but it happened. I was too young to have a child at the time, and I feel that these are the energies that are coming through here. I was far too young to take that on, and he's thinking how much of a burden this was for you to be left with this child. Okay, now that's what I'm getting. Okay. I don't know what you want to know, Shelby, about the father, what he thinks of you. I would see it as it for what it is. He doesn't feel bad about you. He just feels like he wish he had been a lot more kind of mature to deal with that, but he wasn't. Okay, but he left all that responsibility to you. There's a lot of men out there that do think like that after they get someone pregnant far too young, and then they just leave the situation. They think to themselves, especially when they have children further down the line themselves, they start to think, wow, I can't cope. There's two of us. I've got me and my wife, and we've got two children, and we can't cope. How was it like for that person that I got pregnant a long time ago on their own with a child? So all these thoughts were going around, and he feels some shame over that. He feels some shame over that. That's what I pick up. Okay, but I don't see anything changing there. Okay. Hi everyone. Hi Sharon. How are you? So I'm going to be answering some questions here live, asking the universe. I'm an intuitive empath, so I'm going to ask some questions for you guys. So I'm going to be here for about half an hour. So ask me, if you want to in the chat there. Okay. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look at your questions here. What the hell is going on in Poland and England? Okay, is this to do with the I feel what I pick up here. I don't know because I've not followed that story, but directly straight away what I pick up with Poland and England is something to do with the energy. Now it's energy wars. Okay, it's energy wars. I think Poland source a lot of electricity from fossil fuels. I feel that the electricity or gas or whatever the energy is actually comes to the UK from Poland. Now, I'm not sure about that. I'm not 100% on that. But I feel we do get a lot of energy from either Poland or Russia. But what they do is that they source this energy from kind of from kind of fossil fuels. That's I feel there's some kind of crisis going on there that we don't know about behind the scenes. A little bit of an energy wars going on there. But you're talking about terrorism. Well, I don't know. I really don't know. We've had one terrorist attack outside a hospital. I've not heard anything more about that unless I've missed something on the news. What I'm getting with these terrorists, these terrorists are just the odd. They're just the odd one. I don't feel this is a serious terrorist attack. It's just the odd one that's these little crazy groups. I don't see this as like a big kind of planned kind of terrorist attack. I don't know anything about it, but that's what I pick up intuitively. So I don't know what that is. I don't see it as anything substantial, this terrorism, but I shall take a look at that, unless that I am wrong there, but I don't get anything too concerning there to worry about. But I get exploding vehicles, and it's like just like a one-off kind of thing. Okay, hi everyone. Natasha, my son's father passed away 2018, but I keep hearing his voice. What does that mean? Oh, that's a really beautiful thing, actually. If you can still hear his voice, he's trying to tell you something here. He's trying to convey with you, your son's father. Well, it's strange that, Natasha, that I actually got that this other guy was ashamed. The father of this child was ashamed. I did get a lot of energy coming through of somebody who felt ashamed of the way that they treated you or treated the other person. Now, I could have got those energies a little bit cross-wired there. That energy may have been meant for you, Natasha. I get he's trying to communicate with you. Well, it could have been for you. It could have been for both. I think he's trying to communicate with you because he doesn't feel he treated you too well when he was alive, and he feels this shame, and he's trying to come through to put closure on this, and that's why I feel he's trying to contact you, and you keep hearing his voice. Although this can scare you and freak you out, it's like I can hear my ex's voice. I would make peace with that spirit. If you don't want to hear his voice, I would make peace with that spirit and just say, I understand why you're trying to come through. And you're trying to put closure on this because you feel ashamed, or you feel that you didn't treat me right in this life, and you're trying to fix this before you move on to the light. Just speak to this person and say, I understand what you're trying to do, and thank you for trying to do that. But you don't need to do that. I accept and I forgive you. I do forgive you. And if it's scaring you that this person is trying to put closure, and you keep hearing these voices, make peace with this spirit and say, I forgive you. There's no need to keep coming back. And it's your time to go towards the light. Don't feel bad about that. I accept your apology, and and I forgive you, and just let me go, and just go towards the light. And I think this you will see will help. You won't hear this voice again, okay, once you make peace with the spirit. He's not moving towards the light because he feels this unfinished business with you. And you need to convey that, okay? You need to convey that spiritually and say, I understand that you feel this unfinished business with me, but I've forgiven you. There's no need to do this. But I appreciate that you want to do this, okay? And send him towards the light. And I don't feel you'll hear any more of these voices, Natasha. Okay. I hope that helps you. And rest in peace, your father's son. Okay. Rest in peace. So hi everyone. Hi Sharon. Hi Susan. And Sharon King. Hi there. Yeah, we can have a look at all these questions. So you can ask me a question. Hi Shan. Um, Susan Barber. Hi Yvonne. Do you know when I will see my son? What happened there? I may be totally wrong here, but I see him walking out or walking away. Oh, thank you, Sharon. Thank you. Thank you for your donation. Wow, thank you so much. I like that. I love that. Okay. So, if you're new to my channel, thank you so much, Sharon. That's amazing. Thank you for your donation. You're amazing. I don't know what to say. That's just incredible. So, I just want to say, if you're new to this channel, I am an intuitive empath, and I pick up on energies from the universe, from from different kind of spiritual planes. I pick up on energies. You might find that a bit weird, but I do. I feel I've got a higher consciousness, and I'm able to link in with the universe wherever people are out there, wherever the people are in that abyss. And they help me to give you guidance and help you on your journey, and give advice on what we can expect on our planet in our lifetime, and give and offer predictions too. So that's what I do. So I'm very fascinated too with that phenomena, physics, quantum physics, and all different kinds of dimensions. And I do a live show like this, which I offer to help you guys to get answers to. So this is what this is. Okay. I just want to say thank you for coming. And I'm on Patreon, and I'm going to be doing lots more of this kind of work on there. Okay. So come and join us over there. I'll put your notification on if it works, so you get more of these live shows. Okay. Thank you for your donation, by the way. And thank you for your support, all of you. Natasha, you're welcome. Natasha, does that kind of ring any bells for you? What I said, that this ex of yours who's passed to the other side is looking for closure. I think what you need to do is sit up on the edge of your bed and just make peace with this spirit, because I feel it's at night this person comes to you. Okay. Hi, Shan. I heard. Oh, bless. Yeah, you know what, Sharon? The Patreon reading was, I was reaching out to the universe as far as I could reach to get messages from wherever out there, and it came through. And I'm going to be exploring that a lot more. Because I feel we've got answers out there. There's answers out there in the universe. There's energies that we don't even know about in the universe. There's higher consciences that we don't know about there in the universe. So I'm hoping that we can explore that. Okay. So yeah, thank you so much. So let's have a look. Somebody asked how is the Queen? Is the Queen's health okay? Well, it's strange, and I don't want to, because it is confidential, the Queen's health, okay. But the Queen, I don't feel that she's got a sprained back. I don't. What I feel with the Queen, and I don't want to be rude, but I feel it's something as like she is, I said it before, that she's saying things that, she's very lucid, but she's she's not losing her marbles, but she's saying things a little bit kind of, I don't know, she's saying things spontaneously. And I feel that you know, when people get older and they just say something and they go, oh, you know, but oh, she's elderly and she, you know, you just got to excuse her. There's also that aspect, is that she's just saying things spontaneously and they're just a bit worried in case, you know, suddenly she has this outburst in public, or starts to turn around and talk to someone that's not there. I think it's to protect her honour. I feel the royal family are trying to protect her reputation. They don't want her to look, you know, after all of the duties that she's put in over many, many, many years. It's enough to send anybody bonkers, is, you know, all of the worry and the stress that she's been through recently. So, you know, she has kind of a license really to say some weird things, because she's 95 and she has been through some very testing times during her reign. I did also do a reading where there's a crossover here of Prince Charles here, but they're not, you know, they're a bit concerned if Prince Charles is the right person to be the next monarch, because he's not very popular. But there is a crossover, and I didn't see the memorial service. I was too busy moving around. The memorial service, I feel Prince Charles put the wreath down and things like that for the Queen. So, and even people who are not royalists have said, wow, the Queen wasn't there on Remembrance Day. Wow, that's you know, especially Brits, you know, because we're used to seeing her there every year. So I do get that. I get these like sudden outbursts of saying things a little bit muddled. And I'm not saying she's losing her mind, because most of the time she's very lucid in conversation, but suddenly she'll say something very random. Okay. That's one of the reasons. I don't feel she sprained her back. How would she sprain her back? She doesn't lift anything. I doubt if she'd have to bend over at all. So I feel that's a lie. I also feel that she has bowel problems. It's a bit embarrassing. I mean, we can all kind of have that breaking wind and that kind of thing. And but I feel that there is some kind of problems there too. So it's understandable that they want to protect her and not embarrass her. And I feel that's what that is. I feel that she went to hospital, because I picked up intuitively she was in hospital for digestion problems. And that's what I pick up with the Queen. Is she okay? She's elderly. She's 95. I feel that she gets a little bit muddled and she'll say things out randomly that are a little bit shocking, and they don't want her to get embarrassed. And I feel that this is what this is. So I did predict that the Prince Charles will start to take over a lot of the Queen's duties. Okay, so hi Shan. I heard that Prince Charles is working on taking Sussex titles away. Is that true? Well, as you know, it's a massive, long story. The Sussexes are getting themselves in real deep water right now. They're being found out for the lies that you know, these fabrications that Meghan has made about especially about this letter and not being leaked as I did that reading. And all along she planned it to be leaked, but ended up going to sue the Mail on Sunday anyway. So that's not good. That's like knowing that you have taken somebody to court for nothing. So yeah, they're getting themselves, especially Meghan. I feel she's got away with this before. She's told a lot of white lies. The only thing is she can't get away with it with scrutiny of being a royal. She'll get found out, and I feel this is what's happened. She's getting found out for the white lies she's telling, and she's realizing, and so is Harry realizing, we have to really stick to the truth and explain the truth. Otherwise, we can't keep telling these white lies because it's not doing our reputation any good. Especially if they want to have a multi-million deal with Netflix or Spotify or go on these, be taken seriously as like ambassadors. They're going to have to tell the truth, because all these white lies that Meghan's told, she's going to get found out, and she's not going to come across as credible. And that's what I get there. I think is Charles going to take away the Sussex titles? If they don't pull their socks up, and if they don't pull their man pants on and start telling the truth, they're going to have to, because they're going to have to look at. But I feel that Meghan and Harry will start to take things seriously and not do tongue-in-cheek kind of white lies anymore. I think they're going to start to really be serious about their roles, because that's all they've got. That is all they've got. All they've got is their titles. Without those, they're nobodies. So they're going to have to really be strict. I feel there is an ultimatum. If you continue like this, you're embarrassing. The royal family, if you continue like this, we're going to have to take those titles away. And I think there's discussions before they do that, and they're going to really clamp down, and they're going to really take their role seriously. Yeah. And start not, you're going to see them quite squeaky clean soon. There's going to be nothing to report on them, because they're going to be so careful in what they put out there. Because if they don't, they are going to lose their title. If they carry on the way they are going to lose their titles. If they carry on lying and taking newspapers to court when they have lied, they are going to lose their titles. And privileges too. So they are going to start to be very, very careful. I see them really going into like being very over private. We're not going to see Archie and Lilibet, if ever, because they're going to go into this really private kind of shell and just come out to do kind of like, I think they're doing this already. They're going to start to just do things like duties and speeches and things like that. I think they've got to really clamp it down with the celebrity thing going on and these interviews. Okay, they've learned their lesson, and I feel they're going to start to turn this around. And if they don't, they're going to lose what they need. Okay, that's what I pick up intuitively with this taking away their titles. Okay. Miguel Ramos, hi Miguel. Why Meghan did a guest appearance on Ellen DeGeneres? What was the point of that? I think again, I think this happened a while ago. I'm guessing it's a while ago. Has it just been televised? Maybe am I wrong over that? I didn't see that, but that may be something that happened a while ago. This celebrity kind of image has got to stop. Okay, I think it's to do with wanting to be one of Ellen's guests, because Ellen gets all these top A-lister guests there. Ellen DeGeneres gets all of these top kind of talented singers as guests there. And Meghan just wanted to be part of that. I feel that's what that was, okay. I feel she just wanted to be classed as one of those, A-lister kind of amazing kind of vocalist kind of caliber. I feel that's what that was. That was the point of that. She just wanted to be part of. It's like Meghan's birthdays have all come at once. Once she married a prince, all her birthdays came at once, because now she can be whoever she wants to be. She can be that A-lister that she's always wanted to be. She can mingle with the A-listers and the presidents of the United States, and there is no stopping her. So to be always wanting to be a guest on Ellen DeGeneres and not getting invited, is there a chance to say, wow, I can do that now that I am a Duchess? Okay, so I think this is all part and parcel of her winning this lottery ticket and just doing what the hell she wants. I feel that energy coming through, and that's why she went on to the Ellen DeGeneres game. Okay, game show. Is it game? No, it's a show, isn't it? So, will the royal family strip the Sussexes of their titles? I think a very kind of that they're almost tipping over the edge to lose their titles. They're almost falling over that edge. But if they start to stop lying, stop this suing the newspaper, stop this ridiculousness, and start to be private citizens, which I think they're going to do, and just do important kind of presentation, then they will keep their titles. That's what I'm getting. Also, I feel that Prince Charles would want them to come back to England for much of the time if they want to keep their titles. I do still see them getting a property. I did say the Lake District area. I feel that there is this kind of link either to the Lake District or this link to the Cotswolds area, and a link to the UK. Very nice property, actually, in the UK. So I feel that they're going to start to go very quiet, Meghan and Harry. There's hardly going to be any news on them. I feel this is their only way to get out of this sticky mess that they've got themselves into, and actually shrink away from public eye, especially their children too. So for anyone who's reading on Meghan and Harry, it's going to all just dry up. I have to say that because that's what I feel. There's not going to be a lot of stories on, apart from when they do come out and they have their kind of odd days out with doing these presentations. I don't see them losing their titles. No, they're going to start to behave. So let's have a look here. Will more of MM and PH lies be revealed in the appeal High Court with the Sun? I think so. I feel that they are going to, the newspapers are going to question who they have told behind the scenes. Is this a private matter? Is it something the public should know? I feel it's going to be like 50-50. If they're going to lose or they're going to win, it's going to be very close, like 50-50. If they, and this is why they're going to decide to go very private, because they realize they've exposed themselves too much. And all of their dealings. So it's all going to go very, very quiet with them too. They've learned their lesson. Who is going to win with these newspapers? I think there's going to be, they are public fodder. They put themselves out there of interest to the public. So there's no I don't feel they're going to win that case. They've put themselves out there to their interest to the public, and that's how the newspapers see this. And that's why they are going to start to shrink back and go very private with their lives. So let's have a look here. Let's have a look. Sean King, did you see on Remembrance Day on the video, US vets told H to go home? I didn't see that, no. Really? Was that in the US? Well, I'll have to take a look at that. I think he wants to still feel important, does Harry. He still wants to feel this importance of his role in life. And the only kind of really important role that he's had in life is actually being in the army. And yet he was only in the army for about 2 years. It's very sad, really, that that's how he sees his identity as a soldier when he only did it for 2 years. But that's where he sees his identity, and he feels that he can actually mix with normal people and normal guys, because, you get your average Joe who goes in the army, and he can be like your average Joe. And I feel this is why he wants to identify himself to the army, because he feels like this takes him towards that normal existence, away from, going into the army, took him away from the royal family to a more kind of normal existence. And he loved it. He loved that kind of being treated like a normal guy. So he kind of still kind of relates to that. And that actually, okay, check out Yankee Wally. Okay, will do. Thanks for letting us know. I like Yankee Wally. Thank you. So I will have a look at that, Sharon. Yeah, thanks for letting us know that it's on there. Will do. Okay. And this Samantha really sue for defamation of character. If that, I've not looked at the media for a while. I think she's going to do a lot of interviews about her sister. I don't feel that Samantha will I think she's going to say, okay, this is what I pick up intuitively. She's going to demand an apology from her sister, Meghan. Okay. Samantha is going to, I will not sue you. I will not take you to court. I will not take this any further if you just give me a public apology for what you've said about me. And I think this is more interviews from Samantha. I feel as well that Samantha's looking to, yeah, I like Samantha. I like Samantha Markle. I feel I kind of get her, but I feel she's looking at writing another book, being a little bit more daring. I feel that she's, this is another situation where she is looking, yeah, I'm getting here, she's looking at writing another book. Samantha Markle is enjoying the high life, and she's enjoying the money that she's made through her sister and telling the stories and the books and all of this. In fact, all of the Markle family have done extremely well since Meghan got into the royal family. They are used to the nice foods, the nice lifestyle. They are used to mingling with nice people, nice friends, being invited to interview shows. So they're used to this lifestyle now. And Samantha, I feel, is looking to write another book here. I feel this is what this is. I just want a public apology. If I can get a public apology, I get that. So let's look out for that. Let's look out for Samantha going again on to, I don't know, Oprah Winfrey or so. I just want a public apology. Yeah, and this kind of thing, of what she said about me. That's all I want. I don't want to sue her. So that's what I pick up with Samantha and this, suing MM for defamation. So let's have a look here. Will the royal family, Pam, will the royal family step in if they are considered unfit to be good parents? Of course they would. Yes, of course they would. I think it would be, I think before they took that step, they would be invited to live in the UK. Yeah, it wouldn't be a drastic kind of thing. We're taking the kids off you, they're coming to live with us, they're off, nothing like that. It would be Meghan and Harry giving up this life in LA to come and live in the UK, and they'll keep it all shrouded in secrecy. Okay. Do I see that happening? I see partly, but I've said that before, that partly from America and the UK, and then I get the divorce, and then I get the children going to private schools. Obviously, the royal family will get custody of those children. That's what I pick up so far. Can't say too much. We have to be careful what we say. Okay. This is an intuitive energy channel, and I have to say it's not facts. I'm picking up on energies. Okay. Hi, Nana Rosebud. How are you? Lovely to see you. Hi there. Hi. Hi from Chicago, Pamela. Yeah, so this is the energies that I, hi from England. Hi, Nana Rosebud from England. Lovely to see you. And it's great to see all these people that followed me for a while. Okay. But if you want to continue to follow, I'm going to be doing live shows like this for my followers, because they've just gone mad because I've said that I'm giving up YouTube. So I'm doing what I can, but I've given my reasons why I don't want to continue every single day on YouTube. So, and I'm just being my authentic self. If you want to come and join us on Patreon, I am planning to use my intuitive energies to the full, and you know, and energies from the universe, and so to help us on our journey. So that's what I do, and that's what I will be doing over on Patreon. Okay. Sending you lots of love, lots of blessings. Thank you for coming. And again, thank you for enjoying and coming to the live show. If you are on catch up, please put your comments in the comment section down below. Okay. Thank you. Take care, everyone. And bye for now. Bye-bye.